goodness. Oh my goodness. What is this? Who
Wow,
are
another
we?
Devs and Diaries stream? Whoa!
Two in a row? Who would have guessed that we would have had
This
a
level
stream?
of consistency is unheard of in the games industry.
Mm-mm.
Oh.
Mm-mm. You know, the only other consistency that you get is with the party packs. Oh, would you look at that? Oh, the level of the
Oh,
value
gosh.
proposition, if you will. Oh my God. Oh boy.
Oh, cost per hour spent on the content is just. Whew,
It's through,
whew,
honestly, the return on investment. I don't know what the hell I'm going with this, where I'm going with this, but for those who are joining us, this is another episode of Devs and Diaries. My name is, I almost said my name is Michael again. My name is, my name is Identity Crisis. I've made that joke before too. My name's Farhan. I am a game developer at Jackbox Games, and I am joined here with my lovely co-host. Introduce himself.
Michael, also a developer at Jackbox Games, who is becoming more and more worried that Farhan is actually trying to steal my identity and soul.
See, the problem is
So,
that it started with the hair. His hair was just so long and luscious, and then I went, wait a minute, I could be luscious. And then now we're at this point.
and then I cut my hair, and now what? What to do? What to do? I've actually talked about my hair for about 30 minutes today with 3 separate groups. So I really think it's becoming too large of a part of my personality. Is the moral of that. Anyways, if this is your first Devs and Diaries, it's about how it goes. Though it's a stream about games, you can ask questions about how games are made, how we make games at Jackbox, or about the industry, or anything at all. Just feel free to ask questions in the chat, and we'll get to them whenever. And we'll also play some Jackbox games.
Yes.
That's also something we'll do.
Typically, we answer questions all over the place. And on top of that, we try to take everything that we learned in every episode and try to synthesize that in our, like, a one-sentence blurb at the end of the episode. And you guys can always check it out on our blog website thing, jackboxgames.com/devs diaries weekly diary entries, to give a little sampler. Last week we talked about rotting, return on time. We talked a little bit, actually I think last week we were a little bit less on the funny side, and we talked a little bit more about game development. Someone asked us how to get into game development, all that. We were talking about returning on time, putting in time, and just, kind of cranking it out. And that's where we came up with the acronym.
And this is our shared diary. It's very private, but also please watch our show. So,
and if you ever wonder, it's not always this nice. We've also gone through positivity is the pulp you were looking for all along. We also talked about that donk. Sometimes we give monetary advice, some business advice, ways to start.
I forgot
businesses.
about the donkey business.
Right, we talked
no.
about a donkey business. A lot of people don't think the donkeys are the next influencers, and I say, nay, maybe. Okay. I love it. All right.
A lot of people do think that donkeys aren't the next influencers. I'll give you that much, Farhan.
No, that's 100% true. The issue with it is that everybody's not taking in the donkey vote, right? Everybody's like, oh, okay, well, you know what's in? Brazilian butt lifts, smize cream. Like, these are the things that we're talking about that everybody's caring about. No. Everybody's not remembering the ass, the donkey, the donkey paradox. I just don't understand. And like,
the donkey paradox. That's a nice quip. The donkey paradox.
A quip, you say, Michael? That sounds like almost the perfect segue into our first game, maybe. Oh, okay.
Oh,
maybe?
Our first game?
Yes.
Oh.
Let me just tease it in a little bit. And
there it goes.
Our first game today is gonna be Whiplash III. Feel free, anybody in the audience, and join at Jackbox.tv and put that room code in. play along with us. Have some fun. Oh, and feel free to join the audience and play along with us too. We need your votes.
Once the room is full, we will accept any and all votes from the audience as well. So.
Oh,
and you turned on start from the gamepad because you don't trust me, Farhan.
I do not. All right. See, that's what this is about. Ew.
Every time I'm VIP on these games, I forget to start them for like a solid couple minutes.
I'm gonna be honest.
Of just sitting in the lobby. Yeah.
We
haven't talked about it until this moment, but the fact that we both recognize it was a problem is fantastic.
I'm gonna be honest. That was completely subconscious. I didn't even realize I was being shady behind the. I didn't even realize I was being shady this entire time.
Come on in.
Oh my gosh.
Whiplash III. The smell of laughter.
Ethan mentioned boats. For those who are just joining us, boats are the worst. They're created by the devil. And literally the world has been ruined by boats. I can't stress that enough.
Boats kind of are, a temple to the ruling class,
For real. Imperialism wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for boats. Change my mind.
Yeah. Things that humanity shouldn't have invented include Facebook, the iPhone, and boats.
Things that make you go.
Let me revisit. Facebook, the front-facing camera, and boats.
See, I feel like the front-facing camera does have its merits, though. There is like the surprise front-facing camera, but here's the thing: a surprise front-facing camera is like getting a surprise phone call. You're like, listen, I didn't want this, and no one asked for this. All right, I just send me a text message and be on your merry way. A surprise, but here's the thing: the front-facing camera has a lot of benefits. What if you have like something in your teeth and you're like, oh, I gotta figure out what is that? Oh, is that a pimple? Wait a minute, there is some sort of masked offender behind me? Oh, now they know. Now I know.
You're right. I didn't think of the security concerns that it solves. Here's
a weird story. My mom almost got her purse snatched when she first moved here. So one lady acted as the front-facing camera when she was walking down the street. So what had happened was that my mom was holding her purse, and it was like holding by the strap. She was holding it by the strap, and like a lady was walking the opposite direction when she was walking down the street. And there was like something that the lady did. My mom was like, oh yeah, she like looked over and she like looked away and she had like a panicked look in her eye, right? And turns out like 2 seconds later, it just so happened my mom like picked up the purse and like held on to it instead of like holding it by the strap. Turns out guy tried to fight her for it, almost tried mugging my mom, couldn't get the purse. And it was all because the front-facing camera lady that she kept her purse. And this was like right when she moved to the country too. Yeah, this was like a year or two after she moved to the country. So it was. I don't know, man. I'm on the front-facing camera train.
How do you think you did?
You know what? My mom. This is a great anecdote, and the fact that your mother was saved. Yeah. Everything is worth it.
Reality series, Love is Blank. Okay, choose away.
One of these is a reality show, and one of them is a fantasy show. And the prompt was reality series. Let me just reiterate that.
Non-existent is a fantasy show. I'm telling you right now, okay? Everybody.
Listen.
There's people out there for you, boo.
Oh, an even split?
Listen, I'm here for positivity.
Thank you for the existential audience to vote and be on the right side of history there.
You remember Depressive Farhan? You remember the sad boy that we started with? Not anymore. We're out here for fantasy. We're being hopeful this episode.
So, okay, we'll be hopeful. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
We'll be hopeful this episode.
What if have you ever tried, and here, you never heard this before. Hold up. Have you ever thought about an inverted smile? Thought about that? It's when you take the smile and turn it upside down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody.
Yeah.
Your favorite quip.
I'll slow down. That's okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna take this smile and I'm going to remove it from my face, turn it 180 degrees, and put it back on my face.
Right.
Is that the idea?
Right.
Okay.
But this time add a mustache. Add a mustache on the add a soul patch so that way it becomes a mustache.
Not a good mustache look though.
No, make sure it's a wide soul patch, because otherwise it's
Make sure it's a wide soul.
Hey, listen, man, we get into some scary territory. Dude.
That's why I hate soul patches. Now I have found a perfectly reasonable explanation for my distaste of soul patches. It's because if your face got turned upside down, then it would be an offensive mustache. So
something the
Yes, it
Pope
would be.
might sell on Home Shopping Network.
Oh man. You know,
All right, vote for the one you like best.
I feel like
free cheeses into free Jesus.
I love that. Oh man.
Oh, it's quite good. Monty Python reference, worth some points. Well, seems to have won. Okay, well.
Next up, the
Awesome.
title of Herman Melville's unpublished sequel, Moby Dick 2, blank. And now, pick your favorite.
I do enjoy the play on the white whale.
That's kind of funny.
It's like, yeah. Oh.
Crap.
And it's why it's unpublished. Herman Melville was like, he wrote this whole sequel, and then he was like, oh my god, the subtext of this is just all wrong. The publisher came back and was like, we can't publish this, Melville. And he's like, I didn't know when I was writing it. I'm sorry.
Listen, I didn't mean for this to listen.
No, it wasn't about that at all.
It was. It's about a whale, okay? It's color had nothing to do with it.
Melville, you gotta understand that just because you didn't intend the writing to be that way, it still has the real effect of disparaging people. And he's like, I'm sorry, just don't publish it.
You know, I've
Bury me with the manuscripts.
Next on the docket.
I've always wanted to
Okay,
read Moby
which
Dick,
one
but I never
of you
have.
used the Xerox to make
Have you?
copies of
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people had to, and I never did. So,
Here's the fun part. Pick your favorite quip.
there's a long answer and then another answer that is butt cheeks. And what will the answer? What will win out?
The long. Oh, okay.
The long one.
1v1.
I thought that the question mark would go in.
Now that
I
round
regret
one is a
not putting it in
let's
there.
move on to the scores.
Turns out I didn't need it. I didn't need it for Han.
Listen, are we real people? You can pinch me. I'm real.
Pinchable?
It's gonna hurt,
Round two
and I'm gonna
is
be
here. The
offended
points
because hey,
are
why'd you
doubled,
come up to
so
me and
stop
pinch me?
talking
Man?
about round one already.
That's not fair. Yes, we are.
We're getting some great Moby Dick, some Moby Dick roasting going on.
You know, here's the thing. I feel like it's all. I love whales, by the way. I don't know if I've ever mentioned how much I love whales because they're giant cuddly wolves, by the way. Oh, by the way, I don't know if you knew this, but whales and wolves come from the same family. So whales are just sea wolves. Do you like dogs, Michael?
Yeah, I like dogs. I really like my friends having dogs, because then I don't have to do the upkeep of having a dog, but then I get to see dogs.
See, but now here's what I have to propose to you. What if I bought a whale?
Okay,
Would you be
so
my?
I
would
get
you
the
be my friend?
benefits.
Yes.
I get whale benefits.
Yes.
Yeah, I think I would like that. I could do the Free Willy pose. I could recreate that. That's a pretty good Tinder profile pic or something.
You know, whales are also warm-blooded. You could hug that guy. You could just get a big old nah. You know what I mean?
Time's almost up. Hurry.
I do.
Got it.
Moderation is still in progress, so if you got any forced
Here we
small
go.
talk saved up, now's the time to use it.
Oh, if you have small talk saved up, now's the time to use it. Thanks.
Oh, I have. Oh man! After divorcing his wife, Flipper the dolphin has a new purpose in life.
Let's see him.
Flipper? Oh, I guess he divorced his wife, so that's fine. Flipper's still chill, but like,
Hey, if Flipper wasn't in a healthy relationship,
I'm happy.
I mean,
Away.
The Jackbox names are auto-generated.
Farhan, you have been working on that game generating algorithm, right?
Yeah, no,
The
for
one
real.
that makes all of the art
Yep.
and host reads and jokes.
Yes. Oh, of course. I mean, I've worked on my replacement this entire time.
I've actually haven't worked a day
All right, check this
in
out.
2 years because I came up with a bot that does my entire job.
Man, how awesome would that be? I mean, that's like writing yourself out of a job, but it sounds great.
Time to pick the one you like best.
Slamming encourage.
That's good. Oh god. No. Darwin's son brings up a good point. Dolphins are not these cute, cool, like really ill sea mammals, man. They're actually dangerous. I mean,
Yeah, they are.
but here's the thing.
Hey, but they make
Gets real. Pick your favorite.
They make that noise that I tried. I failed.
that's the John Mulaney alarm or a siren sound bit. Oh god, deep cut. Okay, I accept losing that. Matchup, although this will really negatively influence my ranking.
Oh. You just came back from the weekend, Michael?
Choose your favorite.
Did you do anything exciting?
Let's see. I did. There's a new raid in Destiny. Well, there's a new old raid in Okay, so Destiny has a complicated relationship with its content. And they brought some old content back, and now it's new again a little. And I played that with.
Next,
It's fun. Vault of Glass, new raid.
reality show
Good stuff.
nobody would miss.
It's hard to play a game like that and not have it be the only game you play, which is tough. It's like a lifestyle game, I think is the
All
term.
right, choose your favorite.
Nobody would miss. I think everyone would miss the Mass Michael and Farhan.
Listen, alright, everybody's gonna...
I take
that's the
umbrage.
best. Nobody...
I
Hey,
take umbrage at the fact that you would assume no one
sorry.
would miss. And people are gonna vote for it too.
I'm
That's
sorry.
the worst
I'm gonna
part.
vote for it. I'm sorry.
God.
If I remember correctly...
And here we
Our ratings would be through the roof.
radical and
Let the
totally
record show.
Also,
say you're
you guys...
sorry.
You guys came here for us, so you didn't miss the episode of
Now it's
this.
time to vote for your favorite.
Got it. Oh, Destiny Classic is so good. I missed... The Taken King was my favorite expansion of all time. I love it so much.
Oh, this is another great thing about Farhan and I's relationship, which is that we both play Destiny, but we don't have it on the same console, so we can't play together.
No, we never have. And here's the fun part about Destiny. Like, I love... Like, my favorite part about Destiny is that I absolutely hate it. Like, all the time in that game, I'm just like, ugh, I hate this game.
It
It's
is
so...
such a weird...
But it's
like,
so fun.
All right, vote for the one you like best.
Games... games have... like cultures to their community. I mean, a very basic thing to say, but like the Destiny culture is kind of one of like making fun of its own existence. Like it is one of complaining to some degree, which is just very interesting. It's I don't know. I don't know what to say about it other than, isn't it interesting how much Destiny players complain about the game?
Yeah. I mean, granted, like,
know.
for real, mad respect to all the developers that work on that game. Like, it is an expansive
I
game.
know.
I can't even imagine
yeah,
how they do it.
totally separate.
But, like,
I huge fan. Of
absolutely.
everything Bungie does. But it's just yeah. I'm not even saying that people's complaints are valid. I'm just observing that people complain about the game a lot.
It's a solid core mechanic. It's the thing is, like,
Solid core mechanic of the game.
you know, it's a solid core mechanic. I think the main thing with that game is, like, it's like love, right? Like, when you love something so much, you can't just help but make fun of it and just, like, rag on it as much as you can. Maybe I have a twisted form of love, I'm realizing.
No,
But,
it's
like,
the classic male friendship where it's like the way you show affection
yeah.
is you just berate your friends.
But
And
no,
it's
no,
like, oh no, that's
here's-
my love language.
That's the thing. You gotta like flip it once in a while, because you can't just constantly berate. You gotta go like make fun of, but I love you so much. Like, I hope you understand.
But every once in a while, I show gratification.
No, and it's just like, listen, man, you understand that none of this means anything. This is all just for the yucks, all right? And that's my relationship with Destiny at this point. It's just like, most of the day, I'm like, I hate you, and then I come back, I'm like, but baby, I love you. I'm sorry. You know I don't mean it. It's just yucks. It's just for the laughs. It's just for the gaps. How can I get How can I get the Jackbox? JJo is saying, how can I get the Jackbox Party Pack 7? That is any platform. We're on most platforms. We're on Xbox. We're on PS4. We're on Steam. We're on Windows. We're on Epic Store. We're on Amazon. We're on you've heard of
Apple
Uncle
TV, iPad OS,
Samsung fridge. Uncle Jeff's CPAP machine? We're on it.
What? A Tamagotchi from 1998? We're on that. Hey, there's only 20 seconds left, and not a lot of people have submitted.
Time's running out.
I don't know why when can't think of anything. Never mind, I'm not gonna even mention it.
Yeah, I get it.
It's
We'll
on
see it.
Nokia.
We'll see it when it
No.
comes through.
Actually, we
Let's
may
go inside.
be. You know what? Bust out your old Nokia, right? Take out the old Nokia. Maybe do some construction work with it. Take out a drywall, maybe, and then go on the App Store. You'll find us on there. Can you find it on my old dirty socks? 100%. Just, flip them inside out. What is there? Oh, it's Party Pack 4. Surprise for you.
Oh, the Party Pack 4 is in my laundry basket again. Who keeps putting it in here? Be sure to dry the Party Pack 4 on a gentle cycle.
Okay, choose your favorite.
Where do we park for Han's boat?
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh.
Oh, Farhan, you went up against your boat. Oh no.
I'm okay with
to
it.
be defeated by
Joshy deserves it.
To be defeated despite your hatred of boats by the need to park your boat is truly poetic.
Honestly,
It's almost like you're chasing something you'll never quite get, like some sort of like white whale or something,
Listen, all right, you don't need to twist the knife. I've already been stabbed. But honestly, Joshy 100% deserves it. I literally couldn't. I blanked hard, then I saw there was 20 seconds left, and then immediately went to poop jokes. And I'm like, I'm not proud of myself for this. I hated it. Oh, damn it. I was gonna vote for you, Michael. I was too late. I got a
Wow,
conversation.
I'm surprised. Ooh, but the audience coming through. Okay, wow. I got no player votes. I was like, oh,
Internet searches.
swarms of locusts?
Oh,
Did
yeah.
it not surprise you?
Sky mentioned that I did forget a console. You're right. We're also on the McDonald's
Here's the fun
McFlurry
part.
machine.
Pick your
So if you
favorite.
go to the McDonald's and you're like, hey, can I get a Jackbox Party Pack 7? They're going to say, hey, that's out of service right now. So maybe next time. Ugh.
You know, when they say, "Oh, we're sorry, the ice cream machine's McFlurry machine's broken," that's when we're putting through a patch. Is what that is. So, you can direct any tweets about broken ice cream machines in fast food restaurants to Farhan.
Oh, yeah. I'm the
And
connoisseur.
we'll be sure to take care of that.
But did
Yeah.
you rock the scoreboard?
Speaking of which, there's... where'd I go? Okay.
Oh, what's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Oh.
Nice. Nice.
I feel like I had it. I lost it. I had it in the first round and I totally lost it. Oh, gosh.
Oh, man. You know, sometimes it be like that. You don't think it be like it is, but it do. Have you ever
Well
heard?
said. I think I think having it and losing it is better than never having it at all, you know? Like, I'd rather have a white whale and then lose the white whale than have never gotten the white whale.
No, for sure. It's like having. This is gonna be a really specific anecdote because I want to stop this. But I was just like, it's like taking the metro, and I realized that's not gonna apply to like anybody right now. So
Hey, this is a Chicago show. This is only for Chicagoans.
right. For those just joining, for those just joining us, this is Devs and Diaries. It's a weekly show we try to do here with us, the game developers at Jackbox Games, and we try to give you advice about development, any questions about game development, our games, game development in general, or just whatever the hell you want. We talked about Moby Dick, and I don't know, what the heck was I on about for the last 15 minutes?
I don't even remember. And that's the best part.
Right.
Life isn't permanent and it's only beautiful because it's temporary.
We spend a lot of time ruminating in our past and thinking about the future, but we do not enjoy the present, and that is the issue.
And it's all we have is the present.
Mm-hmm.
You will never get to the future and you can never return to the past. All you have is the here and now.
Wise. Very wise. Exactly. And that's...
Ethan Chang says, ever plan on making physical party pack releases? Didn't we release the first party pack on disc? Didn't we do that?
So there's a few... I think there was like a few physical party packs.
Because
like,
we definitely have some discs in a closet somewhere in the studio. So it's like we definitely released physical media at some point. I cannot speak to the future of that one way or the other, but it was through Telltale, wasn't it?
I think
I
so.
think Telltale published it.
Yeah,
or
I know
something
it
like
was
that.
on the Xbox 360, but because before I worked
Right.
before I worked here, I had the physical copy of the Jackbox Party Pack. That's actually how I started playing it. Yeah, I think I started playing the first one physical, or maybe I bought it digital after I started getting
Dust off that 360.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You know, that's the only
You
way
can
it's
play.
physical.
Actually, no. If you put a 360 disc in a new Xbox, it allows you to redeem it off the store or something, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Something like that. I'm pretty sure
Maybe.
that's how it works.
I don't think you actually know. Cloud
Cloud said, "Watching this is giving me short-term memory loss."
Yeah, I had a few coffees before this. I had one coffee before this, and we're coffee sweating.
Had a large bowl of rice. So does that count one way or the other? I feel like that makes me. This is my sleepy mode.
Oh, but here's the thing: you're fit.
Oh, I'm just so
ready to run? I don't know.
tired. I'm just so tired. I could
Very
never
carbo
I could
loaded.
like if you asked me to fight right now, I would just be so
Oh,
I'd be so out of sorts, you know.
Michael,
I just couldn't do it.
out of curiosity, are you trying to catch these hands?
I don't. Maybe not me, but like maybe I could like have someone else fight for me. You know, like like a champion. You know, like
Ooh,
like
yeah.
I don't know, like yeah, like I select a champion to defend me in the arena or something.
Oh, like
you know?
Yu-Gi-Oh! I got you. The next game we're playing is Yu-Gi-Oh! I feel you. Let's jump in. All right, so the next game is gonna be Yu-Gi-Oh! What's that one?
Duelist of the Roses.
Duelist
of the Roses.
That, or
it's the
Yu-Gi-Oh!
best one.
What was the one? It's like Trabajador. No, that's work in Spanish. It's like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm on about, but that's not what we're gonna be playing next.
Decidedly not Spanish.
No, it is. Well, Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm pretty sure it's Trabajador. It's something like that. It's like you gotta work to win, and I'm almost positive. Like I'm maybe wrong. I'm probably wrong. But
okay,
it was on the PS2, I think. Nightmare Troubadour. Oh, Pirate Pequeño, you got me, and I love you for that. Yes, it was Nightmare Troubadour. That game was fun. The one on the Game Boy Advance was also pretty good. But we're not going to be playing Yu-Gi-Oh!
Boy.
We're actually going to be playing a cheeky champed up, yeah? And if you want to join us, I know JJ was
set
asking.
you up so
I know.
nicely.
JJ, if you want to join, join on Jackbox.tv. Put in the room code. Hopefully you got it. I just got to your questions. You don't need a Steam. Shut up. You don't need a Steam code to join. You can join on your phone, but you can use the game. Actually, is for hosting the game. So now you can play with your friends. Hopefully. But if you ever want to join us in the future game,
a branch point.
Jackbox.tv, and you can play along with us. Have fun with us. And if you didn't get in, join the audience. You can also vote in and play along with us. And vote on your favorite champion. And watch Michael. Oh my god, I've put him in a state.
It's slow pitch softball. It's just slow pitch softball. It's just like a little underhand after work rec league. And you just gotta see that big old softball come down the pipe and just knock it out. But you were like, Yu-Gi-Oh!
Listen.
Yu-Gi-Oh! And not even Yu-Gi-Oh! But not even Duelist of the Roses, objectively the best Yu-Gi-Oh! Game. But instead, the Spanish one that I don't even know if it exists.
Listen.
Just because someone in Twitch chat said that it existed.
Here's the thing. I'm 100% positive that it exists, but this is coming from me. And the best part about it is now we have a dual pincer technique of trying to convince you. And if we don't convince you, we have just gaslighted you into a reality in which it does exist.
Oh,
so
no.
I'm very much for this persuasion. All right, Michael, I'm going to start. Pick your avatar, forever hold your peace.
Okay. Yeah, I'll pick this one. Oh, boy.
Oh, man.
Woo! I need to calm down. And start a fight. And champed up. That's what needs to happen. How about winning a fight?
Will the underdogs take down the heavy favorites? It's time to get champed up.
Oh.
In this first step, the trainers will
Man, this game is this game is a lot of fun, but I'm terrible at it.
I'm very bad at it too. It's an exciting game for me because I'm so bad, but yeah.
It's so hard. And that's the thing, like, it's so much fun. It's a drawing game. For those who may not know, I was the lead engineer on this game. I think we might have played that in the previous episodes. If you're interested, we also went through our games and kind of talked about like how we worked on them, what we worked on them, and giving a little deep dive if you guys were curious about it.
Yeah.
But it's what's it called? I'm terrible at this game. So imagine having to playtest this game for months and months on end and just get destroyed every single time.
It's like realizing that you're bad at the game that you're working on. It's like an 8-month commitment to a bad time.
It is. It's like, oh, okay, cool. I love this game, but I'll never be good at it.
Yep. Yeah. Oh boy. This is going to be the best drawing I've ever made, I think, for a game of Champed Up. Woo!
20 seconds remain. Players need to name their character.
Oh. Did the game crash?
Oh,
Huh.
a crash!
A network
No.
error. Oh,
No, 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 no.
no.
No, Farhan. We don't have bugs.
No.
Farhan, we don't have bugs in our games. No.
Impossible. Impossible. They're perfect. Sorry about that, y'all. I guess my internet.
I think it was your internet.
I think no, my internet might have crapped out for a second.
To peek behind the curtain a little bit for those watching, Farhan and I are on a separate call, and your video feed froze for me for a while. Mm-hmm. And I thought it was my internet, but I kept seeing chat keeping me company. So I think it was actually...
it was me? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think your net just kind of died.
Well, I'm gonna start this back up real quick.
Okay, I had a super chill drawing of a skater bro.
Me too!
In a half pipe, like mid-plant, like he had his arm planted on the top of the ramp, and grabbing his sunglasses at the same time, and he was gonna win.
See?
He was gonna win.
I had the champion of popularity, and I drew pretty much the exact same thing, except without the half pipe, so I'm really happy.
Mine was the champion of extreme. So it would have been cool to see that one character across both of those categories. We apologize, everyone, for the internet problems.
Sorry about
If
that.
only there was something that could be done about the host client losing connection. Maybe.
J-Joe was having some problems. Sorry. For those who are just joining us and want to play along with us, either in the audience or as a player, go on any browser on your phone, Jackbox.tv, and put in your name and put in the room code LAVZ. Okay. And I think we can start this off. You ready, Michael?
Yeah, I think we're good.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Welcome to the Scrollaceum. These talented
I agree.
trainers are about to face
Having-
off to see
listen.
who's the best at creating
See,
champion characters with unusual
I feel like
skills.
the champed up
Will
character
the
that you pick
underdogs
is
take down the heavy
really
favorites?
indicative of who you are as a
Time to
person.
get champed up.
Like, who do you
Yeah,
gravitate to? My internet crapped out again? What is happening? I don't know what's happening. Oh my god. The game crashed again. Oh my god. What?
I
Listen.
once again, I think it's not the game. I think it's your internet, because again, the stream froze for me.
Really?
And gave me that little warming icon that's like, hey, I know you're on this call watching this stream, but this person is like, nah.
It's just
not connected to the internet.
I guess so. I mean, let's give it one more shot. Or maybe just go back to Whiplash. I guess Whiplash worked out perfectly. Maybe Champed Up is too many frames. Listen, this game.
Would you mind showing me the moderator password again?
Yeah, sure. Sorry for the technical difficulties,
Cool.
y'all.
I'm good.
I'm gonna pop this back in. But for everybody who wants to, that's another chance to try to get to play with us. Sorry for the people that already got in and got in there. I'm sorry.
It's like a raffle where you sometimes win something, but sometimes the thing you win is nothing.
And then we take it back. You remember Steve Harvey in the pageant? It's like, oh, you get to go in. I'm sorry, you're part of the audience now.
I don't remember that at all. But I'm interested in hearing more.
You remember in, I think it was like the Miss Universe pageant or the...
Right? After...
I think so. Like, it was around the same time. But I just remember, like, that was the...
A bad time for the reputability of award ceremonies. Thankfully now, thanks to the Golden Globes, award ceremonies have gotten all of their credibility back and are institutions in which we can place all of our trust.
I am really hoping... So. Unpopular opinion, maybe, I don't know. I don't care for award shows. I feel like, I mean, they're cool to watch. It's fun to have, like, a top 10 list, but, like, honestly, to me, it's very, like, it seems very self-encapsulated, and I don't know if I care for it. Like, the people that are rating it is, like, the Screen Actors Guild,
it
which
can
is, like,
be
filtering.
good.
Yes, yeah.
They have the potential to be good, but I think right now they're not. There's just like a lot of like diversity and inclusion problems with the makeup of the people deciding the awards. Once we fix those, which I do believe we will, I think that like there's nothing inherent with an award ceremony that is bad. It's kind of like, I don't care what these people think about art, Eventually, though, it will.
Yeah. And that's kind of my problem with it, where it's just like, it doesn't really feel like it's an accurate representation of the entire pool of movies that came out. Like, it always just seems like, oh yeah, these are the ones that certain people think are important, and then, like you said, there's like not enough representation of everything, really.
Yeah.
Like, you get such a small sample size, but then the good part about it is sometimes really small movies get big recognition.
Yeah, award shows at their best are when they kind of like lift kind of smaller or more niche things into more public attention. And like the Game Awards kind of sells itself as that, like as being a way to, like, Disco Elysium is a good example of like, fewer people probably would have played that game if it hadn't won all the awards that year. And it didn't win all, but it got a bunch of buzz from critical reception and led to more people playing it, and it's a very good game. So there's some, in terms of like just kind of lifting stuff, there's some value there.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, like, and that's the thing. I'm not completely against all award things, because I do think that they have their place in the world. I specifically like the BAFTAs. I feel like because of their indie, like
the BAFTAs are better. I think the BAFTAs are actually really good at just like shedding light on games that you might not play otherwise.